Okay, now we go to artificial harmonics. Okay, how does artificial harmonics go? Artificial harmonics is almost the same as natural harmonics in the sense that you're also dividing the string into parts in order to produce a higher pitch. The only difference is it's more of like more stylish, and you can do it almost everywhere. Of course there are restrictions, but you can do it almost everywhere. Okay, so how does it sound like? It sounds like this. So did you hear that? So if I have this note, which is an E, well, my guitar is an E flat, so let's just say it's E. So if it is normally it'll be normally the sound of this note sounds like this normally when I pick it, but when I do artificial harmonics, it sounds like this. Did you hear that? It's very loud and very strong, and especially when you're doing some kind of riff or so. I'm not really fast in playing guitars, but it adds this little flavor to your sound, where you can just make some twists and. Okay, now how did I do that? I mean, when you're doing natural harmonics, first you must put your finger on the fret or whichever note you want to apply the artificial harmonics, and then you have to have a pick, and you will have to use part of your thumb here, this one, to lightly touch a part of the same string that you're going to pick. So what we did earlier, we lightly touch this part of the string to do a natural harmonics. Well, we can't hold something like this and touch. It's hard. So it's hard to touch and then pick and then touch. But if you can practice good enough, if you see, you pick the string and then lightly just pass your thumb, like just pass your thumb to the string, and luckily you're going to hit an artificial harmonic. Now, not all artificial harmonics can be plucked that way, because sometimes there's a specific spot here on the string where you can only achieve your artificial harmonic. You can't do it here. If you're going to do it here, you have a different sound. See, it's a different sound other than here, because you're dividing the string on another multiple. So I'll put it near the camera. So see here, if you're going to pick, see, like this, pick, and then you're going to touch the string lightly. I don't know if you can see it, but you're going to touch the string lightly with your thumb, and luckily you're going to hit the the artificial harmonic. So it takes a lot of practice to do that. So you're going to practice it like this. So if you're going to practice artificial harmonics, you'll have to do it like this. If you're going to practice natural harmonics, you have to find first a spot in the string where the notes hit the high pitch, because if you don't, you'll end up with some other note. Now, the problems you might encounter with artificial harmonics is either you hit the string and miss, or you hit the string and then you accidentally mute it. Well, it happens to many guitarists, even me. Whenever we're going to hit an artificial harmonic, or maybe, you know, sometimes it mutes instead of hitting the note. See, or when you make a mistake, or then instead of hitting the note, see, so you have to practice a lot, and especially if you have a song, so you have to, you know, like, practice a lot and make sure that you're in the right spot. But you someday you just be like breathing. So one of the ways to maximize artificial harmonics is by using different kinds of distortion. Because right now I'm just using a simple, I think it's a simple distortion. I'm not sure what it is, but if you're going to use a different kind of distortion, you'll end up with a different kind of harmonics. Sometimes a more sensitive and a more louder type of harmonics, because since distortion alters the sound, so the sound waves are wild, so hitting the string literally anywhere will cause you to have some sort of artificial harmonics. So let's try some. Yeah. Okay, so I put it in some sort of, I'm not sure what kind of distortion this is, because I forgot to bring the manual for this effects. So different kinds of equipment do produce different kinds of artificial harmonics. Okay. Okay. Now, one more thing, one more final note about artificial harmonics is that if you want to shoot the artificial harmonics, in case you missed it, see, in case you miss on a note, in case you miss, one tip that my friend told me was to bend the string so that it will hit it in a way. So, because sometimes if you're going to touch the string, and then maybe if you bend the string a little, it will be in the correct length that the artificial harmonics was looking for. So if you hit it here, but if you bend the string, I'm actually making the string shorter by bending it, or not really shorter, but the frequency of it, of how it's vibrating, I'm making it faster by bending the string, by making the string a bit tighter, so I'm reaching the artificial harmonic that I was supposed to get. Somewhere during the bend, I will hit the artificial harmonics. Okay, so that's it. That's a quick lesson on artificial harmonics. So I hope you understood something. If you have any questions or comments, you can just reply to this post, and maybe I'll answer on my next lesson or during some other lesson. Okay, thank you very much.